Rappers who were killed by their friends. Before the start of the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more content like this, subscribe and hit the bell icon, and write a comment down below to support us. Lil Snoop. Louisiana's rapper Darren Ross was born in 1995. This young rapper had a whole career ahead of him. In 2013, at the age of 17, he signed a big record label with Meek Mill's Dream Chasers after he gave him his mixtapes in Meek Mill's van. In one interview, Snoop mentioned that he received a call from Meek Mill 20 minutes after he gave him his mixtapes. Unfortunately, his big chance did not last very long. After only a few months, Lil Snoop was killed. At the age of 18, he did not survive 2 gunshots to the chest. This tragic incident happened over a fight that broke out at Snoop's friend's apartment because of a video game. Snoop got killed by one of his friends, Tony Holden. Tony is a 36-year-old man with a criminal record. Tony Holden turned himself in a few days later. If this incident did not happen, Lil Snoop would be 25 today, and probably with a lot of success behind him. Soulja Slim. Soulja Slim was an American rapper. He was born in 1977 in New Orleans. You can see how good he was by the fact that he deserved a compliment a lot of rappers gravitated to. It is said that Soulja Slim kept it real, and that is one of the best compliments you can get as a rapper. His life was not easy, considering the fact that he struggled with drugs, but he found a way to show that through his lyrics, and that is what made him great. Before Soulja Slim, aka James Tapp, was killed, he served some time in prison and even survived bullets on 2 different occasions. He was lucky he stayed alive, but a few years later, he did not have that kind of luck. In 2003, Soulja Slim was shot and killed on the front lawn of his parents' home as he was crossing the lawn toward the door. A few months after he was shot, police arrested Garrell Smith and matched a gun that Tapp was shot 4 times, 3 times in the face and once in the chest. The gun he was killed with was stolen from the police officer's house by Smith. The problem was that there was no witnesses to testify against Smith. There's a rumor that Smith received $10,000 to shoot Soulja Slim. Who hired him is a mystery, but allegedly, it was someone close to Soulja's life. Smith was arrested and connected to 3 more murders by 2008, but he was released each time due to lack of witnesses. How is it possible that there were no witnesses for all these murders? How did Gerald Smith get away with all of them, and why did he do it will remain a mystery. Bankroll Fresh. Bankroll Fresh, or Young Fresh, was an American rapper from Georgia. He's best known for his single, Walked In, from 2015. A year after his successful song, he got killed. His death involves his friend, No Plug. No Plug talked about the incident in the interview and stated that before Bankroll Fresh, the 2 had a fight. The fight happened in the record studio, and as No Plug was leaving the studio, he took Bankroll Fresh's handgun. He later came back to get his 2 cell phones that he had previously forgotten to take. This was the moment when Bankroll started shooting at No Plug. He got shot and later died in the hospital. More than 50 shell casings were found at the crime scene. No Plug was never charged for the death of Bankroll Fresh, even though he admitted he killed him, and the reason is because this was in self-defense after Bankroll Fresh started shooting first. Celebrities mourned his death, and a lot of them, like Post Malone, 2 Chainz, and Juice WRLD, even paid tribute to him through their songs. Big L. Lamont Coleman, better known as Big L, was an American rapper from New York. During his career, he was praised for his songwriting abilities, and he has also been described as, quote, one of the most auspicious storytellers in hip-hop history. With a talent like his, there is no doubt that he would have been one of the biggest names today. But, unfortunately, we will not be able to see that because he got killed in 1999 at the age of 24. Big L was shot 9 times in the face and chest during a drive-by shooting. 3 months later, his shooter got arrested. This turned out to be one of his friends, Gerard Woodley. What was the reason for this is still unknown, but the shooting allegedly happened because of something Big L's brother did, or what Gerard Woodley believed he did. Gerard Woodley never got charged for Big L's murder and was released due to the lack of evidence. This murder case remains officially unsolved to this day. 3 months after, Gerard Woodley was shot in the head and later died at the hospital. After his death, Big L's manager put together the album he was working on, and it was released a year after. It was certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America, aka the RIAA. His childhood friend even started to make a documentary about his life under the name Street Stuck, The Big L Story, and it was supposed to be released in 2017, but never was. This just shows how much of an impact Big L made on the hip-hop scene. DaBaby. American rapper from Alabama, Glenn Thomas, better known as DaBaby, was killed in 2013 at the age of 22. Along with his music, he was best known for the eye patch he was wearing. The eye patch is a result of a shooting he was a part of in 2009. In December of 2013, he was shot and killed along with one more bystander and 6 other patrons were injured. He was rushed to the nearest hospital where he was later pronounced dead. The bar he was killed in was known for many other shootings over the past and was officially closed after DaBaby's death. A few days later, Jason McWilliams turned himself in to the police. Darius Thomas was also arrested for the murders and charged. During all of these arrests, on January the 3rd, Tim Hamilton died due to the gunshot wounds, and that made him the 3rd victim. A few days later, Darius Thomas was charged for these murders and was sentenced to 85 years in prison after pleading guilty to these 3 deaths. Even though Thomas was the one who pulled the trigger and was charged for DaBaby's death, if you ask others who were close to DaBaby, they'll say that Montgomery, the rap scene of Montgomery to be exact, was the one who killed, because the story of Montgomery is filled with murder, and DaBaby was one of those people who tried to change that. He tried to connect various parts of Montgomery through his music and making friends. This is, what some believe, what got him killed. Darius Thomas and DaBaby grew up together and went to the same school. You can even see Darius in DaBaby's music video for the song Let Me Find Out. Darius was, amongst many others, an example of people who did not like the connection that was trying to be made with different parts of the city because of the past and current beef over jealousy or territory. There is no doubt that DaBaby would make a change on the Montgomery scene, but now, all that there is left is the city stigma. If you make it, you die. And that is exactly what happened to DaBaby. Slim Duncan. Mario Hamilton, better known as Slim Duncan, was an American rapper from Atlanta whose tragic death came when he was 31 years old. On the day he got killed, he was at the studio recording music for the new album he was working. Amongst a lot of other people, Slim Duncan was at the studio with the entourage of his friends. Same day, there is a video shoot scheduled by the rapper Gucci Mane. During that day, he got into a verbal fight with Vincent Hardiman, a rapper known as Young Vito. This resulted with Hardiman pointing a gun at Slim and shooting him one time in the stomach. Slim Duncan's friends took him to the hospital, where he was later pronounced dead due to his wounds. The shooting happened after the two got into a physical fight and were separated by their entourage. Vincent Hardiman, aka Young Vito, stated that he fired a gun only after Slim Duncan would not stop with the fight, even after they had pleaded with him to stop. Young Vito was first charged with 25 years in prison, but that was later changed. He is currently serving his sentence of 10 years for aggravated assault and 5 years for possession of a firearm during the crime. What was the real reason for the fight is unknown, but headlines have been made saying that the two got in a fight over a candy. And if that's the case, Lil Snoop's death over a video game does not sound so unreasonable now. We surely hope this is not a reason for Slim Duncan's death. Hey you! Yeah, you! You like this video? Great! We got another one for you that we guarantee you would like. All you have to do is click on the screen. It's free and without any hidden fees, but you have to click fast because this message will self-destruct in 5 seconds.